There's no place I'd rather be.
No, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this Sunday, Manchester United have to face Swansea City at Old Trafford. So the team I've gone for is kind of the team that we can go for. It's kind of a bit fresher from last night's game, and obviously with Pogba out as well. Well, I'm not too sure if Pogba's going to be playing or not, if he's going to be fit enough for this game. So if he is, I would replace him with Carrick. But yeah, that's the team I'm going for. So let's play match anyway and talk about, well, there's not much to talk about really from last night, from the Manchester derby. It was pretty well, let's just say we got dominated. Possession wise we got dominated, shot wise we got dominated. It's pretty much, you know, not the best. It wasn't the best of derbies last night, but we did get lucky with a draw. It finished 0-0, by the way, but there was one talking point, which was basically the Marouane Fellaini headbutt red card, which was very stupid from Fellaini, but I could see him being out for the next he might be out for the rest of the season. Oh, what a ball that is! Oh, unlucky. Yeah, he could be out for the next. He could be out for the next 3 games, because obviously he's going to be suspended for the next 3 games. So I think we've got literally 5 games left. So he could be out for the next, 3.5 games. Well, it could be more than that, depending on what the FA says about it. Hopefully it's not going to be. Oh shit! Oh, thank God for that. Hopefully it's not going to be that big of a suspension, but yeah. So anyway, first half in that game, we pretty much, like I said in the Matchday Live, I expect them to play it. Play them on the counter attack, and it showed that we did play them on the counter attack. We played much better the first half. The referee, I have to admit, the referee was a bit. He wasn't giving anything. I'm struggling here. Why am I struggling? Yeah, he wasn't giving really us much anything in this, like, foul-wise. It's literally like experienced defenders going against young defenders, and we just could not get past. We just couldn't get past the Man City defense in the end. Straight away they had the first chance. It was Aguero who just put it, I think, on the outside of the. I think it was De Bruyne who crossed it in, and it hit. I don't know if it hit the outside of the post. I think it did. Caught De Gea by surprise, and yeah, pretty much we got a bit lucky with that one. And then after that, we kind of hold them out. They had a couple shots from outside the box, and did make De Gea make a couple saves, but it was pretty much easy saves for him. And yeah, we had a couple chances as well, especially one where Claudio Bravo, the clown, he pretty much went for the ball. He kind of palmed it back to I think it was Mkhitaryan, who had a shot, and it basically, he had an open goal really, just to score. We should have scored with that one, but unfortunately we didn't. So that was our first chance. And then just before half time we did have another chance with go on Mkhitaryan. We did have another chance with Herrera. Basically, Rashford whipped the ball in from a free kick, and he basically had a free header. Basically he was at the back post where normally Fellaini would be, but it was a great header nonetheless, but it just went wide. It was kind of the best chance of the game really for us. And then the second half, it kind of died down, and we didn't really test them. We pretty much defended for our lives. And to make it even more worse, Marouane Fellaini decided to foul. He decided to foul what's his name, Aguero, you know, just to stop the counter attack, and then like 19 seconds later, he just fouled him again. Well, he fouled him again. It wasn't a yellow card, and then Aguero decided just to go up to him, you know, tease him a bit, and you know, saying what he normally does, and he just decided to headbutt him. So yeah, that was that, and Flaney was off, straight red. So yeah. Literally nothing came on. You know, we brought on Fosu Mensah, who also got injured last night as well, so he's going to be out for the next couple of games. Yeah, it's literally like, it was literally quite boring, like this game, pretty much boring at the moment. But yeah, it's finished 0-0. I mean, it was disappointing that we did finish 0-0, but I think we can head into this game. You know, top 4 is, you know, it's up to us now. Obviously, we've got a game against Arsenal to go to. We've got White Hart Lane to go to as well. So, and yeah, I think we've got Southampton, Crystal Palace, and who we got afterwards. I'm not too sure, but I know we got obviously we got Celta Vigo next week as well in the semi-final. So obviously we probably might save like most of the team for that. So that's why I've gone for this formation. So yeah, that's why I've gone for this formation. And please score. Yeah, I'm like struggling here, guys. I don't know why. I'm trying to score, but I don't know why I'm struggling here. Yeah, Swansea let's talk about Swansea, obviously. So Swansea themselves, I think they lost at the weekend. I'm not too sure. Oh, was save. Yeah, I think they lost at the weekend. Let's go attacking because I'm struggling here. Yeah, I think they lost at the weekend against. Is another opposite side? I think, wasn't it Stoke or something like that? I can't remember. Oh no, didn't they win? They beat Middlesbrough or something like that, didn't they? I don't know. Yeah, so obviously Swansea, they are battling for the relegation, so it will be a tough game in Old Trafford this weekend. I'll get onto that. Unlucky. So we'll be surprised what team he does put out, but I think it will be like the same team against what he played against Burnley at the other weekend, where he, you know, had Martial. But I think of Martial, I think he's going to have what's his name? I think he will have Rashford on the wing and then Rooney up top. I'm surprised Rooney didn't come on at the end last night, but obviously Marouane Fellaini got a red card, so he couldn't really bring Rooney on. So yeah. Oh, what was that, Carrick? What was that? It will be interesting to see what team he does put out, because he did say he's more focused on the Europa League semi-final, which I am quite surprised about, because you know, top 4 is still there, because obviously we're only 2 points behind. 2 points. Oh, it's a penalty. It's only 2 points behind. We're only two. Yeah, well, I think we're like a point behind Man City, and then we got 2 points behind. No, I think we're on level points with Man City, aren't we? Yeah, I think we are, and then obviously we've got yeah, 2 points behind Liverpool. So if Liverpool lose, it will be quite interesting to see if they do or not. But oh, there we go, finally scored. Yeah, I think Liverpool. I think it will be either Man United or Liverpool who will get the 4th position, because obviously Man City do have a couple of games. They don't have like a tough run in as we do. Nor does Liverpool. But Liverpool at this moment, you know, they lost to Crystal Palace at home, so it can be possible that where they can drop points. And if they do drop points this weekend, Man United win, I wouldn't be surprised. But if we can keep winning and obviously win our game in hand against them, we will be a point above them. So, as well, obviously, we've got to look out for Arsenal. Arsenal themselves do have a game in hand over us, so they could catch us as well. But they do have Tottenham this weekend, so I wouldn't be surprised if they lose there. But they did beat Man City at the weekend, so last weekend, so anything's possible. But it's at White Hart Lane, and I know Tottenham are going to win this game, hopefully. do us a favour, you know, put them out of their misery, you know, top 4 all over. Do you know what I mean? You know, if they win this game, I think if Tottenham win, obviously they secure a top 4 position. So I think they definitely want that. So I think, you know, they'll be definitely up for it. But Man United themselves, obviously, it's in our hands. It's in our hands. We can't really do much. Oh, I thought I was going in. We can't really do much, obviously. It's in our hands. We've got, you know, 2 big games left, which is Arsenal and Spurs. If we can win both games, I'll be happy, but I can't see us doing that. I could see us winning the Arsenal game, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so the team, like I said, the team I've gone for, obviously we're going to go with De Gea and Net, Daly, Blind and Bailly, who did very well last night. I wouldn't be surprised if Bailly does get his first inform this week, next week. Because he was outstanding. Him and Blind, you know, completely dominated Aguero and Thing last night. They defended for their lives. So that was that, and I can't believe it. They've scored. 90th minute, convenient. That is so shit. That is so shit. Was it 90th minute? It's 88th minute. Oh, fuck's sake. That's so. That's so typical of FIFA at the moment. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. I'm sorry. I'll try to score. Yeah. So my score prediction. I'm gonna go. Yeah, there we go. Rashford. I'm actually gonna go 2-1. I can see us winning, but I can see us conceding as well. You know, it's at Old Trafford. I think we can beat them. We just got hope for. Obviously, we got to beat the. If we get the early goal, I think we can get that second goal, and then you know, keep on going like we did against Burnley. If we get an early goal against them, and then get another one, and then you know, settle for that, I think we can easily win this game. So 2-0. Oh yeah, score prediction. I'm going to go 2-0, and the team obviously will be De Gea, Blind, by Luke Shaw. I think he will play Luke Shaw, and I think he will play Ashley Young as well, and save Valencia for next week. Obviously Carrick and Herrera in midfield, because obviously Pogba is injured, and Fellaini is suspended as well, and then obviously have Mkhitaryan, Lingard and Rashford on the wings, and then Rooney up front, and then I think we can get the winner with that. So there we go, guys. 2-1. I won 2-1, but I think we can win 2-0 again. So yeah, so please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. So right, I'm going. Bye.